Guys, so today's video is going to be on my newest purchase. My last side-by-side, it was my RZR 2021 RZR Pro XP. It ended up getting written off through insurance. So I've been looking for another machine. I'm really looking at YXZs. I like the 5-speed manual clutch YXZ. You can really only get those in the States if you want 19 or newer. And there was a couple in Ontario, some 17s. The guys want over $20,000 for them, so that's not happening. So anyways, I looked at a few dealers, been looking. I'm definitely not buying another RZR. The Polaris snowmobiles so far have been really good and reliable for me. I'm going to keep riding those, but I'm done with the RZRs. So looking at Talons, the Can-Am X3s, a bunch of different machines. Everything's in stock now. You can basically go to any dealer and they pretty much have whatever machine you want. You can look at. Prices are down now, which is good. They might go lower. I don't know. It's hard to say. But anyways, I made my decision finally. I did some thinking about it, some research on the machine. And let me switch the camera over and we'll take a look at what I bought. So not that, but 2023 X3 DS Turbo. So it's the 135 horsepower. They upped it from 2022, which was 120 horse. And I've watched some videos online of this just the way it is, bone stock, racing a Pro XP. The Pro XP would barely pull it by about a length. So that's not bad for this machine here. Now, with the upgrade in the 23 Can-Am, and I'm talking, so guys, the price difference between this and a double R is about $12,000. So keep that in mind on why I bought this. I don't ride the desert, I'm not in the sand dunes. Just mainly like Michigan trails and then local trails around here, sometimes up in Northern Ontario. So what I can do with this, because it does have the double R injectors, and I'm pretty sure they did put a bigger turbo on this one too, so it's got the double R turbo, but it doesn't have the intercooler. So to put it at 200 horse, you'd have to add the intercooler to it, where it would be a good idea anyways. So what I might do is, after the warranty's up on it, obviously, is I'm gonna put a pipe on it because these things sound mint, and then I'm gonna just have Evo program it, and they can put it up to I think 175, which will keep it reliable, and I don't have to clutch it. Basically, I just want this thing reliable, so I don't need 200 or 250 horse for the riding I'm doing. I think 175 is going to do good. Now, I did take this for a quick ride down the road, and then it was starting to rain, so I pulled it back in. I couldn't really hammer on. I mean, the thing's got 1 kilometer on it, so it's still in braking mode. So I'm not doing a rider review on it, but for the little rip it did do down the road, it surprised me on the power of this thing and how smooth it is. So we'll take a look at this thing here. It's got the nice Fox. It's got adjustable 3 adjustments on it. So you get soft, medium, and firm, front and back. It's got 20 inches of travel, I believe. 30-inch carnivores. These are great tires. I'd be putting these on any machine I bought anyways. Now what you're going to cheap out on compared to the double R is no roof. And you get the smaller gauge. But the gauge, it has everything on it. Easy to see, easy to read. So I don't know. And my salesman said if I do find a wrecked machine, I can easily switch out to the more modern gauge or the bigger gauge on it. You don't get, it doesn't have the X in the seats or the stitching, but there's still the nice, feels like leather to me. These are not as comfortable as the Pro XP, these seats, I will say that. They gave me an extra belt. And yeah, so it's basically an X3, guys. So here we go. I took a 2017 for a ride this summer. Wasn't very happy with it. It seemed really noisy. You can really hear the clutch and everything. But this machine here seems really quiet compared to that one. So I'll see how it is. I know I can adjust the seat. You sit way back in these. My Pro XP is kind of the same, but this one's a little bit farther back. But if I want, I can. You can adjust the seat right there to drop the front down, and you sit a little more forward. But for now, I'm going to try it. It's got a really nice steering wheel in it. I do like that. And it's got, your spots for your different rockers when I put the light bar and stuff. Kept the light bar off my other machine. So basically, actually tonight I'm going to order the lower doors for it. Half windshield. And I've been pricing roofs. I usually make mine. This one, I don't know. I can probably make it. So I might do that. Otherwise, you're paying about $800 for a decent roof for one of these, which I think is pretty expensive for what it is. So there it is, guys. It's that's going to be my new machine for this year, the 23X3. And obviously, I'm going to do a review on it right away and go from there. I'm going to give it, I'll do my first impression view. I'm going to take it out. Hopefully Sunday's supposed to be nice. I'll go for a good little ride on it, give you my first impressions on it, and then I'll wait and do a 1,000-mile review on it. I'm hoping, the reason I went with Can-Am too is they're supposed to be pretty reliable from what I understand. And I'm hoping this one is. It's only 135 horse, so it should be a fairly good machine. So that's it, guys. Again, if you're just new watching my videos, hit the subscribe button. You'll see full reviews. I'm going to compare this machine. I'm going to do a review on this machine, and I'm going to do a review comparing it to the RZR Pro XP and the YXZ I had before that. And I've rode, like I said, I've rode the 17X3, and I'll compare it to everything I've ridden and give you a really good idea if you're looking at into buying one of these. But yeah, hit the subscribe button on the bottom right-hand side, and to see all the videos of this coming up, dirt biking, and everything else going to go on this summer. And again, guys, thanks for watching.